I think it's unnecessary. This shouldn't happen. She could have very easily just watched the show with her friends. No need for no one live streaming her reaction. No need for any of that, because this is just gonna send the fandoms from the two countries into a war, and as much as possible we want to avoid that. So Amanda, I still love you, girl, but please get it together, otherwise people might think that you're jealous. Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one, because for the first time I'm gonna just be sitting down and having a chat with you guys about everything that has been going on in the pageant world for the past few days, which is, by the way, a lot. As a matter of fact, in all transparency, I was planning to do a live reaction to Miss World today, but obviously that didn't age very well. So since I found myself without a video to post today, I told myself, you know what? People have been tagging me on so many different things lately that they want me to address. There's a few TikToks, there's a few Instagram posts, there's a few chismes here and there, and I told myself, why not just make a video about all of that, you know, address it, give you my opinion, and just have a little chismes time with you guys. Go and get you some lip balm, go and get you some coffee, some tea, whatever you prefer, some popcorn if you prefer, because we're gonna be talking about 4 things today. First of all, we're gonna be addressing the cancelled show of Miss World, or should I say the postponed show of Miss World. Second of all, we're gonna be talking about a viral TikTok that, you know, has been going around with Amanda's Obdam's Miss Thailand 2020 reaction to Bea getting into the top of Miss Universe, and it has everyone talking. Then we're going to address a different video that is going around on social media, which is Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Paraguay from Miss Universe potentially making fun of Miss India. We'll find out. And last but not least, let's talk about Beatrice suspending pretty much every single interview that she had planned in order to go back to Cebu City and help her family and community. So if you want to hear my takes on all of those things, then stick around. The only thing that I'm gonna ask from you is that you leave a like on my video if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day, and last but not least, let me know in the comment section what do you think about each one of the topics that we're gonna talk today. Honey, the drama, the chismes, kaloka. Okay everyone, so let's get right into it. Let's start by talking about the postponed final show for Miss World. And to be honest, I mean, I have to tell you that I have mixed feelings about this entire thing, because I can see the positive in the fact that they postponed the entire show, but then there is also a lot of negative that we need to take into consideration. Let me just moisturize these lips, because you know that you cannot be spitting facts while looking crusty, huh? Okay, so allegedly there are at least 17 members of the organization and the candidates who have contracted COVID during Miss World 2021. It seems like the situation is a little bit out of control and they didn't know how to handle it properly or how to adapt to the situation, because as of right now the show has been postdated to somewhere within the next 90 days. There are a few candidates who are being named as the one who brought the COVID, or the one who spread it, or the one who, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna get into those because there is no confirmation, there is nothing for sure, and I don't want to be spreading false information. But it does seem, allegedly, that Miss Julia Morley, the founder of Miss World, has also contracted the virus. I personally think that they did the right thing by, you know, canceling the show right now and just postdating it to another date when it's gonna be safe for everybody, because first and foremost, nothing is worth, you know, risking anyone's life. So this is definitely priority. I couldn't agree more with them. But I also have to say that this is gonna come with a new set of challenges for the organization and for the candidates as well. Because when you think about it, these girls not only spent a lot of money, a lot of resources to make it to Puerto Rico for the entire competition, and now some of them find themselves, you know, having to quarantine, having to go back to their countries. What are they gonna do with the people who came with them? What is the audience gonna do as well? Because a lot of people travel for the pageants and they pay for, you know, plane tickets, they pay for hotels, they pay for the show itself. So you have to ask all of those questions. It's not just about the organization, right? I personally know of one candidate, Sri Sani from the USA, who brought with her 60 people. She literally had a plane full of people and she brought them with her to Puerto Rico just for this event. All of those people who paid the tickets, who paid for the hotels, who paid for the event, having to go back home, potentially miss the show because not everyone will be able to come back within 90 days and pay all of that once again. Rumor has it that as of right now, they are not issuing refunds for those who actually paid the tickets, and some of them have even mentioned about suing Miss World. So this can definitely get ugly very, very quickly. Once again, I cannot really criticize them time because the decision to really protect everyone first and make sure that everyone is healthy before they proceed with the pageant. But at the same time, I feel like they need to figure it out, and like, are they gonna send everyone back once they're done with the quarantine? Are they only gonna bring back the top 30? Are they gonna bring back the top 12? What is it gonna look like? Because all of these people already paid, and when you play with people's money, believe me, you people will get mad. They will get upset. There is actually a video of Miss World Paraguay which is going around on the web, and she is pretty much explaining what is going on, and she has like the same insecurities. So I'll play the video for you guys just to give you an idea of what's happening.
Se me está haciendo muy difícil hablar con ustedes sobre esto, porque yo estaba bien hasta hace un momento cuando dije que me puse a pensar que tenía que hablar con ustedes para contarles yo, ¿verdad? Porque aunque se está publicando por todas partes, si no viene una fuente certera no es confiable. Pero ya es oficial. Se cancela el Miss Mundo y me pone triste porque yo sé que ustedes están detrás de todo esto y siempre estuvieron. Y me apoyaron muchísimo. Yo les agradezco un montón. Solo Dios, ustedes y mi familia saben todo lo que batallamos, todo lo que pasamos, todo lo que hicimos para llegar acá. Y me duele muchísimo darles esta noticia, pero bueno, una vez más, gracias por todo. Gracias, Paraguay. Les prometo que di mi mejor. Entramos en el top 30, quedamos entre las 8 mejores en la exposición, ganamos el head to head, o sea, esto realmente...
There you go. Honestly, so sad. Let's keep everyone in our prayers, the organization, Julia, the candidates, the staff members who are affected by this virus. And you know, I just hope for a smooth and, you know, positive outcome for the entire pageant so that everyone can be happy, go back home safe, and we can all move on with our lives. Now, second topic of today's video, let me grab my coffee because I need to throw a little shade. Okay, so there is this video that is, you know, being spread on TikTok. I've seen it on Instagram as well, and it's pretty much a reaction video of Amanda Obdam, Miss Thailand 2020, if you remember, reacting to the announcement of Beatrice Luigi Gomez making it into the top 5 of Miss Universe. She was actually sitting with friends, and you can see everyone's reaction, not just Amanda, but also her friends. And let me tell you, they seemed to be shocked, to say the least, when Beatrice's name was called. So I'll play that video for you guys, and I'll be right back so that we can talk about it and, you know, drink a little tea together.
Okay, there are 6 remaining delegates, but only one will go on to the next round. Last in the final 5 is Philippines!
Oh!
Philippines!
Oh!
Philippines!
Oh! Oh my God!
Paraguay works with their country's first lady on social aid programs.
Yep. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you, where to begin, but to me, actions say more than words, you know? And I believe that there is something a little shady when it comes to the video. You know, I always like to consider things from both perspectives, right? So if you look at it from the side of Bea, it looks like they are being shady and they didn't want her to get into the top 5. But then at the same time, from their own perspective, maybe they were just rooting for someone else and it was nothing personal against Bea. I believe that what is bothering people a little bit is the fact that Amanda looked at her friends and then she gave kind of like this funny look, and then she was, you know, like drinking her tea or her coffee or whatever she's drinking. By the way, let me take a sip. And we all know that in popular culture, I mean in meme culture, in Twitter culture as well, drinking tea is a sign of shade, is a sign of disregarding someone, of being a little bit disrespectful, kind of announcing that you don't agree with something. Anyways, I think that personally Amanda shouldn't get involved in this because honestly, Amanda had a very good showing during her time in Miss Universe. I also believe that she was able to keep a very positive public image after the competition and during her reign. So to come at this point, you know, and kind of like damage that image because of, you know, not agreeing with a certain candidate and all of that, I think it's unnecessary. This shouldn't happen. She could have very easily just watched the show with her friends. No need for no one live streaming her reaction. No need for any of that, because this is just gonna send the fandoms from the two countries into a war, and as much as possible we want to avoid that. So Amanda, I still love you, girl, but please get it together, otherwise people might think that you're jealous. Moving on, now we're gonna be talking about another video, another one, but this time around it's a courtesy of Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Paraguay from Miss Universe 2021. As you guys know, Miss Puerto Rico was a fan favorite for the crown. Everyone thought that if she was not gonna be the winner, she was gonna be the top 2, and obviously that did not happen. Puerto Rico did not make it into the top 5. Afterwards, I feel like for most people's surprise, Miss Paraguay made it into the top 2. Most people had predicted that she will be top 3, top 4, you know, something along those lines. But she was lucky enough, I mean lucky and consistent enough to make it into top 2. Now the issue is a video that is going around social media, which is pretty much where a reporter is asking Michelle, Miss Puerto Rico, and Nadia, Miss Paraguay, if they can make the same sound that Miss India had to do when she was having her introduction with Steve Harvey. You know, like the cat sound? Meow, meow, meow. And the reaction was a little bit over the top, to say the least. But I'm gonna let you watch the video. I'll be right back so we can talk about it and you can tell me what you think about all of this.
Dice la gente de Paraguay que quieren que hagan el miau miau que hizo en la mujer de India. No, yo estoy ella son perras, dice, no hagan.
No somos gatitas, mi amor, somos perras, así que
Eso.
Pero no somos gatas, somos
Perras.
no, somos leonas.
Díganme a mí también que yo soy linda, por favor.
Okay, so for those of you who do not understand Spanish, what was being said here? So the reporter is asking both of them if they can make the same sound as Miss India. Miss Puerto Rico started by saying, no, I cannot replicate that because I am not a kitty cat, I am a beep. Paraguay adds her 2 cents just to say, no, I am not a kitty cat, I am actually a lioness. Now let me give you 2 points of view about this one once again, and there's always 2 sides to the story. So when you look at it from the fans' perspective, these 2 are clearly sending shade to Miss India. There is something going on here and everyone is like, they hate each other, they don't want to talk to each other, there is some drama behind the scenes. What did we miss? We need to know. But at the same time, you need to keep in mind that coming from different cultures, it also means that you see things differently. Personally, what I can tell you, being Latino myself and knowing our sense of humor, perrísima, which is what Miss Puerto Rico called herself, in our culture, it can be perceived as a term of endearment, in the sense that, no, I'm not a kitty cat, I am, you know, a bad bitch. Like, I'm, you know, even worse than that. I'm like bigger than that. Now when it comes to Paraguay, in Paraguay the term leona is very often used to talk about, you know, strong queens and strong female. So I believe that they were kind of like throwing flowers at themselves and just trying to laugh it off and make fun jokes around it. However, we cannot disregard the fact that they were saying, I cannot imitate what she did because she is a kitty cat and I am, you know, a bad bitch or a lioness. So I don't know if we will ever hear about this story again, but I do believe that maybe there was a little bit of drama behind the scenes, something that we didn't get to, you know, witness as being part of the audience. But I honestly hope, as much as I do enjoy the drama, I mean, I'm a little messy, I have to admit it, I hope that they get it together, because it's a bad look for the candidates and their national organizations as well, for them to be shading the reigning queen. I mean, at the end of the day, there was a judging panel, there was an entire group of people who were there to evaluate each one of them, and they decided that the winner was India, so it's India and that's it. Moving on. The last thing that I wanted to address during this video is actually the statement that was just released by the Miss Universe Philippines organization that Beatrice Luigi Gomez will not be doing any more interviews as of right now because of everything that is happening in the south part of the Philippines with the typhoons. We know that the Philippines, you know, are hit regularly by typhoons and this type of, you know, natural catastrophes, and as of right now there seems to be one which is pretty serious. Beatrice's family was living in the part of the country that is currently being affected by the typhoon, and although the statement does specify that her family is now safe, Beatrice still wanted to go back to Cebu Province in order to help the community, make sure that everyone is safe, and do as much as she can. Honestly, I have to tell you that I feel a lot of respect and admiration for for Beatrice for doing this, for the simple reason that right after you come from Miss Universe is the moment that you are the most visible, meaning that the hype is happening right now. People want to talk to you, they want to know your opinion, they want to know what's happening with your experience and all of that right now. Eventually, more the time passes, more that the hype fades away, and she is willingly giving up, you know, time that she could use to, you know, put her public image out there, to work for the organization, to be more visible and more popular, to go and work with her community. To me, that says a lot about her priorities. It says a lot about her commitment and the type of platform that she was trying to get when it comes to this entire Miss Universe journey. So honestly, nothing but props to Bea. I admire her decision, and also props to the Miss Universe Philippines organization for allowing her to do this, you know, because let's remember, she is under a contract, so she is working with them, but the fact that they allowed her to go back to her family, to go back to her community and do as much as possible to help them during difficult times, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty good look. So there you have it, everyone. That was it for today's video. I know that it was a little bit, you know, all over the place, so much chismes going on, but you know that I like those, although I don't show it too much on my channel, but yes, I live. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about each one of the dramas that we talked about? I mean, so much going on in the pageant community, and I thought that after Miss Universe, it was gonna be pretty much dead, but no, it is not over yet, my friend. Until I see you next time, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and of course, come here and give me a hug, because that's a little tradition on the channel. Okay, thank you for coming, and please, everyone who is watching me from the Philippines right now, stay safe. Now more than ever, with everything that is happening, the typhoons, natural catastrophes, make sure that you and your loved ones are safe, and we will be keeping you in our prayers. Okay, see you next time.